Joseph Komorowski at 4 p.m. on Tuesday, June 23rd, 2026 at the District Office Conference Center. Approval of the agenda. Are there any requests for changes to the agenda? Dr. Anderson.
I just wanted to, I had a question about changing parliamentary procedure. Back in December of 2024, when I became president, I changed the voting order to seniority and had seniors first. And I want to know if we would consider where it went, Schwartz being the most senior, Wiersma being next, then you, then Barham, and I put myself last as president. Would we consider seniors first with the president last?
We would have to re-agendize that because we agendized it.
Did you agendize that?
Yeah, in fact, I actually commented and I said ladies first. And
Okay.
Yeah, I literally did.
Well, then I'll just put it on future agenda items, senior board members first, seniors first.
Okay. Mrs. Wiersma.
Yes, I'd like to request that we pull number 15 and table that.
On what?
That was the contract for Addiction Treatment Technologies, LLC DBA Care Solis. It's number 15. There's no contract, and the rationale lists that we could look at the contract. So for transparency's sake, I'd like to table that, and then we'll likely have another meeting with the subcommittee, and I'd like to look at that in the subcommittee prior to bringing it back.
On consent calendar?
15
Okay.
consent.
And what's your request? You're pulling it for discussion or pulling to table?
Table
To see
it.
if you can get,
Table it for tonight.
okay, I'll second that. All right, Lene, would you mind calling roll?
Wiersma,
Yes.
Anderson,
Yes.
Barham,
No.
Schwartz,
No.
Komorowski.
Yes, motion adopted 3-0, so that'll be tabled to the next meeting. in
I have
July.
one other.
All right,
Number 7 is the contract with Eric Forsyth. I'd like to pull that for additional discussion or possibly table that. That's an open-ended contract, and I'd like more information on the numbers and where we think we might land. So I'm happy to discuss it tonight, or I'm happy to table it knowing we don't have a full dais this evening to perhaps answer questions.
which one? I know, but which one do you
Correct,
want?
number 7.
I know, which one do you want? Do you want to table or to discuss it?
I'm good to table it.
I'll second that, and then just a discussion. What?
Okay, so just pull it to discuss?
And she could set up a meeting with whoever.
Or we can table it for that, it can be discussed behind the scenes.
Yeah.
All right, you're seconding the table?
I'm
Dr.
just suggesting, if you have questions, we can even have the conversation for transparency purposes. We can always table it afterwards. But if we're asking questions about the scope of the work, the open-ended contract, we can have that discussion and open. We can always table it after.
That's fine. I'm open to discuss tonight to pull it
All right,
separately.
so you're just pulling it for discussion. Any other changes to the agenda? Mr. Barham.
I don't have any change, but I need some direction on how we're going to proceed on the subcommittee item in terms of how we're going to talk about it.
Each board member has 2 minutes to talk about the entirety of the subcommittee report out.
I mean, that's pretty narrow. I mean, considering,
You can ask for more time then when we get there. That's in the parliamentary procedure to where any board member can ask for more time, and then it's applied to all board members equally.
does anybody else think that maybe we need more than 2 minutes right now?
We're going to approve the agenda. We can talk about it then, when we get to the item. That's easy. I'm up for granting more time.
Okay.
So, yeah, I have no problem.
Okay.
Any other changes to the agenda? No. Okay, then take a motion, a second to approve.
Moved.
Moved by Mrs. Wiersma,
Second.
second by Dr. Anderson. Lene, would you mind calling roll?
Wiersma,
Yes.
Anderson,
Yes.
Barham,
Yes.
Schwartz.
Yes.
Komorowski.
Yes, motion adopted 5-0. Thank you. Announcement of closed session items in accordance with Government Code Section 54957.7. The board will now meet in closed session for consideration of the items listed in Section E. Are there any comments for closed session? No? Okay, heading to closed.